the biggest thing about clubs like Brentford, about Brighton, Liverpool, these types of clubs that have been successful utilising data, is it's not just the data part. It's about the fact that the club have a really specific idea about how they want to do that.
What would you say the best teams in the world do when it comes to working in a data-driven way?
I'll give you a really good example, actually, with Liverpool. Klopp had been there for like 6 months or so.
Oh, okay, so
I spoke to Michael Edwards and he came in and I asked him about the transfer committee. The newspapers were very angry about this. The fans were quite angry about it. Oh, what's this transfer committee? The manager should get to decide on who gets signed and all this kind of thing. And he said, look, as a group, we make sure that all the bases are covered. The data gets brought and we know whether the player is performing well, whether he's predicted to perform well in the future. The sports science team decide on whether the player is hitting the right targets in terms of, high-speed running, in terms of intensity, in terms of pressing. The medical team will look at his injury history to decide whether there are red flags. And then they'll have a discussion between head coach, whether he's interested in the player or not. And then they make a decision on whether to pursue the player, right?
Mm-hmm. Sounds reasonable.
Isn't that reasonable,
Yeah.
right? Maybe it's just an English thing where the head coach, the manager needs to be in charge.